Glad that you called me over tonight.
I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. I know I was having a little issue with my microphone earlier this week, and it was giving me some problems. But I'm sure I can be heard. But if I can't, y'all gonna let me know in the comments. I know what's going on, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Carter Love Talk Show After Hours, where you know how we do. We keep it raw and unfiltered, and we have a little fun. I am your host tonight, Ja. My bad. I'm sorry. I was trying to fix my screen there for a second. But anyways, again, happy Friday, everybody. I hope y'all had a great Friday. You already know how we get down over here. First off, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that little bell so you can be notified for every time we go live and we have our videos going on here. Excuse the background. I was doing a lot of cleaning this week and moving stuff around. But you know, regardless, I hope y'all had a great week. Make sure y'all put in the chat what y'all drinking tonight, because you know how we get down on the Carter Love Talk Show. We gotta sip a little something. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me go. Let me run and grab mine. All right. So I am drinking a little something tonight. Pretty sure some of y'all had some of the XXL, you know. But that's what I am currently sipping on tonight. That is my drink of choice for the evening. Make sure you put in the chats what you're drinking, whether it's a mixed drink, shots. If you're drinking water, OJ, milk, whatever it is, bring it in. And let us know what you're sipping on. Let me just, I'm so sorry. So tonight, this is our spotlight. Excuse me, give me a second. Our spotlight tonight. Y'all gotta give me a minute. I'm on there. Hold on. Making sure I got this removed. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. There it is. It popped up. It took a minute. This is our spotlight tonight. First off, it's First Friday, so happy First Friday. Doing a game show tonight. But my apologies. Our spotlight tonight is Sacramento's first Braid show that's happening Saturday, May 23rd, 2026. Make sure y'all show out this year and support, show your love. There is the QR code right there on the screen for you guys to get all the info right there. So make sure you whip out your phones, get your little screenshot on your QR read right there, and get all the information that you need for what's going on. And bring in our guests with us tonight. Ricky Ray, how you doing, brother? You got your mic on? I can't hear you. Still can't hear you. I think your mic, I don't think your mic is muted. No, it's not muted. Might be a microphone over there on that end. I can hear you now. Oh, it went out. Hold on. Did it go out? Is it your headphones?
Yeah, I think my headphones is.
Oh, I hear you now.
Up.
It's moving out now. Hey, I don't know what's going on. Look, like I said, I was hoping my mic was gonna be okay today. But things happen. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm chilling. I ain't got no complaints.
I feel it. Y'all ain't got no rain out there going on right now, do y'all?
It's supposed to start today, but I don't know. Different plans.
It's been storming over on this side for I don't know why, and it's been quite annoying because your boy been sleepy as hell. What you drinking on tonight? We already went over what we drinking on. Oh, the Terramana. What's going on here? I can still barely hear you. I don't know if it cut back out again or what. Yeah, I can't hear you at all now. I think cut out again. Might be the headphones.
That's better.
Now I can hear you. Yeah. You was trying to have headphones in, but every time you put them in, it's cutting you out.
I see the headphones. They ain't doing what they need to do.
You probably got a. I know it's a tab so you're supposed to click, but we'll try to keep it quiet as possible, so we ain't disturbing everybody in the background like that.
That's all good.
But yeah, I seen you got the Terramana. Yeah, I'm drinking I'm on some wine stuff tonight. I'm mad
at it.
I didn't get to the liquor store fast enough, so this is what I'm on. As you can see, I already been on some of it.
I ain't gonna lie, that's probably strong enough for you. That'll get you there.
I ain't gonna lie. I had this bottle for about a week and a half. I could only do one glass, and I'm good. I'm good. That mess. Look, I ain't sponsoring them right now, but I'll sponsor if it's gonna give me some money. Nah.
Sometimes less is more for sure.
Yeah, that right there is a hit. Ain't it? Wait, so ain't it the? I just realized because you drinking something. How was it? Come on.
I mean, we cool now. I mean, this ain't my first time, so it's like I'm used to what it brings, and it's like everything is good. It's like it's just a little refresher.
I feel it. Okay. Yeah, I just realized that because I don't think we wasn't on last week. That was her last week, so it was and that was like from your 1 month right there. Well, congratulations, dude.
We made it through. I'll drink to that.
Right. I didn't bring my cup over here, so it's just me anyway.
Yeah, it's the summertime. I already know what summer's bringing, so I was like, yeah, let me be realistic about my expectations. Let me get it out the way.
So let me slow it down. All right, so all right, we already did what you again. If for some of y'all that's joining up, make sure you put in the chat what you drinking, what you sipping on, and whether it's water, liquor, alcohol. I think there's a difference. One of them is a difference. Wine or hard liquor, seltzers, mixed drinks, whatever you're doing, whatever you got going on, put it in the chat. And if you got a little recipe you want to share that too. Don't be shy. A lot of people's tired of drinking vodka Red Bulls around here. We gotta spice these things up. We ain't young no more.
Vodka Red Bull.
All right. Now we're gonna go to the highs and lows. What are your highs and lows for the week? I mean, it just sucks too. So you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start us off. Can't really think of too many lows this week. Work was a little bit slow. I guess that's always low enough. Ain't no money being made, so just I'm in sales, so gotta get it from somewhere. A high, Cinco de Mayo was a hit this week. I feel like it was a perfect start off to the summer.
Okay.
My brother's bachelor party is in about 2 weeks now. Bachelor weekend in Vegas, so I feel like I said, Cinco de Mayo kind of kicked things off. And we don't have the weather that was planned for us, so that's always a high for sure. So it's definitely a lot of high.
Definitely, dog. That's what's up. Nothing but highs over there. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we real high. Highs are in right now. Yeah.
Nah, I get you. Yeah. Again, for some of y'all that just joined up, we're doing highs and lows. If you got your highs and your lows, what was the highlight or the high of your week? And what was the low of your week? What was the low thing? The downer. And if you ain't got either or, that's okay too. If you only got one or the other, share. Again, it's an open space. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. And also, we gonna support you. We're gonna be happy for you. We're gonna be glad for whatever that high is. And we'll clap it up for you. My low this week, I don't think I really had a low too much. But I can remember I wasn't, work always gonna be an issue out here. But I don't think I really had a low like that. It was a pretty cool week. But I would say my high of the week, although it happened last week, since it happened after the show on Friday, it happened on Saturday. I'm gonna count it as a part of this week. For those of y'all that don't know, I was in a car accident like 2 months ago. So I had lost my car that I had got. I was pretty irritated because it's a very nice vehicle. I loved it. A lot of crap went down. But regardless, I just got me another car Saturday, which I really, really like. And I'm glad to be back on the road again because it was very hard not having a vehicle. I'm glad that I lived at work and I still had ways to get around, but like it was by the help of my parents or others. And I'm like, I gotta kind of rely on everybody, which I do appreciate all of them for helping me. But it was definitely a difficult 2 months without a car, bro. Like,
shout out to bouncing back,
bruh, Uber eating food and groceries. Nah. I should have got me Uber One or something, or DoorDash Plus or some crap.
Oh yeah, for sure. Them fees will get you.
And you don't realize how much you be spending when you order food online until you really do
regularly.
Man. Like the fees, they be getting you with them fees, dog. Don't order your food. Go pick it up. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Just go pick that mess up. I promise you. It'll save you a lot of money. A lot of money. But yeah, that's my highs and lows for the week. Yeah. 1 second. As y'all can see, again, I'm hosting tonight. Unfortunately, our main girl, she's busy tonight, but she is tuning in. She will be in the comments. She will be looking. So don't worry, she's still here with us in spirit. So she trusted us to be here tonight with y'all. Holding it down. And we're doing game night again. I'm gonna try to spice it up a little bit. Last time we did a lot of this with the risk it or drink it, and that was some heavy stuff right there. Some heavy stuff. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to look. I wrote this down, and I'm trying to make sure I got it all here. But again, for those of y'all who are joining up, please put in, first off, follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that little bell so you can get all the notifications when we go live. You can watch us, tune in, join up. So every time we go live, you're here with us. You're not missing a beat. You're not missing nothing. But even if you are missing something, these are all on YouTube. So you can always go back and watch it. Because I know we kind of late on one side of the world and we're a little early on the other. So, some of y'all on the West Coast is barely touching 7:30 for y'all. The sun probably still shining. And then it's us on the East Coast where the sun is down and people are knocked out. But, we got them night owls out there that's listening, that's tuned in, that's joining up. So, don't feel like you ever miss anything. And if you are still coming in a little late, your highs and lows, throw that in there for us. What was your high of the week? What was your low of the week? And also, what you drinking on tonight? Again, I'm sipping on some wine, some XXL. Rick drinking on that Terramana over there. He tequila'd out because Cinco de Mayo Pat. What did you do for Cinco de Mayo?
So honestly, I don't really do too much. So everything that I do, it kind of has something tied to it. I actually know some people that I work for the Texans out here, tailgate, so game day stuff. They know one of the owners of a restaurant that actually opened a new restaurant on Cinco de Mayo. So literally, we had a little like black party for them, and it was basically hanging out with family is what it felt like.
That's dope.
So yeah, it was a cool little afternoon. It was a crazy Taco Tuesday. They have to go to work after, but it worked out.
I think that was the worst part about it this year, because last year I think Cinco de Mayo was on a Friday or a Saturday. I can't remember.
I don't even remember what I did last year, so it wasn't too much.
I don't remember how the day went. I just know I got messed up because I remember at one point I was following down some stairs last year, and the people I was with, they was like, "Stop leaving, we keep losing you." I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at, dog. Like all I know is it's raining, and I think I lost my car twice.
You said it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, I was like, I promise you, it ain't me. It's the Cinco messing up my mail.
The Cinco. Blame the Cinco.
The Cinco had me done for. This year I played it safe though. I ate before I drank, and I barely even drank that much. But it was still fun. I got to experience it with my uncle from Cali who lives out here now. He moved out here, my uncle Isaiah. So I was out with him. It was a little fun. It was fun. It didn't rain, so I liked it.
Man, that's good. Nice little chill vibe.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, you know, they ain't got the Mexican food like back home though, but you know, it was still
I had to wait 50 minutes for my tacos, so I didn't even eat too much while I was out. I had to make it up when I got back to the house.
Oh nah. Where was y'all at?
Like I said, it was a grand opening for the spot,
the
and I guess there was too many people in line. It was a lot.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was a good, like I said, overall the win.
That's crazy. Well, at least you know everybody was safe. So I hope all y'all had a safe Cinco de Mayo because you know the day can get a little that day can get a little.
It can get hectic.
It can get real hectic, especially when people out there acting a fool and they off the tequila. Tequila make everybody act something different. Tequila is a different story for real. Okay, let me see. My bad. All right, so I was trying my best to make up some better games because, like I said last time, these was these were some wild ones we did right here. With all the pointing, I think it was harder because we was all in different cameras. So when we was somebody and stuff, it was not working out. And this was mostly you know, in person more than anything style games. I mean, I have all these other ones, Buzzed, Drink It, which again, if y'all ever host a game night, I would say get these. They're pretty damn fun. But today I tried to do something different. So I got a few that I wrote down. One of them is Capture Fact. I'm pretty sure you played something like this before. It's 3 truths and a lie, or 2 truths and a lie. I'm pretty sure you played something like that before, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like I didn't.
Okay. Are you a good liar though? That's the question.
I plead the fifth. I don't understand what you're trying to do right now. You know, we on camera.
I ain't trying to get you. I
don't know what's happening right now.
I don't know what you got going on, brother. But
am I a good liar? No, I tell the truth.
And nothing but the truth. I understand that. So for those of y'all that are in the chat, if y'all want to play along, feel free to play along. If you played this before, like I'm pretty sure some of y'all know how this one goes. With the 2 truths and a lie, you'll tell, you know, 2 truths about yourself, and then 1 lie. And then you got to go to pretty much explain those truths if somebody wants an explanation for it. If they don't, you know, you keep it moving. But it's just to see if you really know who you're really talking to, or if you can guess them, you know, to the best of your ability. You want to start, or you want me to start?
You can start. I'm trying to think of some good stuff.
Because it get a little difficult sometimes, especially with me, because I did a lot of stuff. So I'm like, damn, what can I lie about? 2 truths and a lie. I've been on TV before. And that's not including like streaming YouTube stuff. Like I've been on a broadcast station before. I've been on a broadcast station before. I've been skydiving before. I've been snorkeling before. Let me see which one you can get.
I guess I'm gonna say the skydiving.
Yeah, like I ain't never. I ain't gonna lie though. I do want to do it. I do want to do it real bad. But a lot of people say it's a little trippy the first time around. I don't know. I think my biggest fear is if I go and do it, I might for some reason gotta pee at that moment and probably get scared as fuck.
For some reason.
And I feel like I'm gonna end up peeing on me and the instructor. Like, bro, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just didn't know how this was gonna end. I'm scared. Like, but I definitely want to try that. I want to try skydiving so bad.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to chase that adrenaline at all. I'm good off of plenty with my feet on the ground.
You ain't a heights person?
That's not a thing that I enjoy.
What?
And which is crazy. I grew up, I did all the roller coasters and like the theme parks when I was younger.
Right.
But as I was old enough to realize what was going on, it just brought anxiety more than anything. I don't know.
I get you. But my two truths, I have been on TV before. The local, I know it ain't, nationwide, but our local news station in Merced, it was actually on Thanksgiving, and it was for or around Thanksgiving, but I think it was a day or before or after my birthday. So they wished me a happy birthday, and I was like, "This is so wild," because I think my family recorded like 30 seconds of it. And I was like, this is odd. I think I was like 5 or 6. And then what was my last one?
Snorkeling.
I just literally recently did that like 2 years ago when I went to Aruba. Hey, if y'all ever go out the country, please go snorkeling. Do something. Do some type of excursion. I promise you'll love it. You'll love it. You'll definitely love it.
For sure, get out of that box.
Right. Yeah.
Try something new.
Do anything when you out there. I promise you, it's worth it. And if you can't afford it, they got some cheap ones. Don't be afraid. I only spent like $70 to go snorkeling. And that mess was amazing. All right, give us your two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie. So now I'm thinking, I can't even remember last time what was my two truths and a lie. I'm trying to avoid what's already recorded. All right, so I got 5 siblings. I've been to Africa. I had a pet chinchilla.
You ain't never been to the motherland, dog. What you talking about? You been to Africa?
That's your final guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Actually, just last year.
What was you doing in Africa?
What you mean? What was I doing? Enjoying myself, breathing in some of that air, having a grand old time out there. Honestly, like you said about excursions, I hit a couple of excursions, checked a couple things off the box, but I didn't get to the safari. That's the one thing I didn't have the time structured well enough for. The safari was the one thing I did want to do when I was out there. I was out there maybe 3 or so days. I wasn't out there too long, but yeah, I was out there. I was in Cape Town, right on the water.
Crazy. Did you like it though? Like, was it?
I love it. Honestly, the weather felt perfect. For some reason, you think of Africa, you think of desert, you think of, whatever humid. It just feels like whatever Lion King is showing us. That's what I'm going to feel like I'm about to get ready for. Right. But honestly, the weather was perfect. Like I said, I was on the beach because I was on the coast, and it was just a perfect few days. Like, we did a little boat tour, did some sand dunes. We were riding little snowboards on sand dunes, whatever it's called. Yeah, it was a cool little time.
Hey, was it like did you get caught up in that? Well, you probably were too far from it. Was there like a sandstorm where you was at all?
No, I didn't have no kind of weather, nothing where I was at. It was just a perfect 75-degree day every day, sunny.
Dang. Well, how was it at night? Was it like kind of humid or something?
It wasn't bad. So I live in Houston now. It's worse in Houston for sure.
Oh, damn. That sounds like Las Vegas. You know how Las Vegas, it'd be like 100 degrees at night and shit.
Yeah, no, it was chill the whole way through. And that was the main thing that shocked me. Like, it was no weather issues at any point.
Yeah, that sounds like the perfect trip right there to Africa.
Yeah. It was smooth for sure. Let me see. What was my lie? The chinchilla was my lie. But fun fact about the chinchilla. My little cousin do got a pet chinchilla. That's why I even thought about it. Like it's not too far. We got a pet. We family. We got a
He
pet
said
chinchilla.
that's my pet too. What a chinchilla! I don't think I've ever seen somebody with a pet chinchilla. I think the closest I ever seen, like further from that, was a ferret. I don't even think that's close enough. But like, I don't like ferrets and things.
No, because the chinchillas they only last until they're big enough for the coat.
Yeah,
They don't stay around in the family too long. So
yeah,
R.I.P.
Just like the damn is it the gerbils or the hamsters? One of them don't be lasting too long.
No, all of them rodents.
Yeah,
I never was into them kind of pets for sure.
Me either. I'm a dog person. I'll take a cat here and there. Might take a bird, but I ain't taking the like you. I promise you ain't getting no reptiles in here. If you do, it might be a iguana. Maybe.
I had a babysitter snake one time actually. Like
what?
We had my cousin was moving or so. Like he was in the military, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I had a babysit a snake. His snake was left above my head on my bed.
Nah, bro. See, the whole night I would have been paranoid. Like this thing gonna hop out the cage.
I don't remember sleeping. I don't remember sleeping too much during them days. Like I definitely was focused on what was going on.
I don't blame you. I never wanted a snake. I don't want no spider, no snake, no pet alligator, none of that. None of that.
I want everything that could play in the yard. Honestly, I'm really only a dog person. Everything else is kind of too much for me. Like even we had birds. We had birds and fish. Oh, fish was cool.
Oh, I love fish. Beta fish
was cool.
Beta fish.
A lot of them died though. I didn't like that part. They died.
Yeah, they died too quick.
And because then they started eating each other. I didn't know the science of what could coexist.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie. We had so many fish growing up. That's what kind of almost became a marine biologist because of that. Like when I first heard, because we used to get beta fish. We love beta fish, and they were saying you can never put two beta fish in the same tank. I'm like, why? And we used to have two of them, but they would always have like a wall in the back of the tank, so you can't see them. Bro, we took that thing away. I'm like, oh, they vicious. They don't like each other. I was like, I gotta know why.
Crips and blood, you know why?
it's that alpha male energy going on.
They got the same things going that humans got, but they just ain't got no guns
at all. And they like, I'm gonna rip you up with my teeth. Them goldfish, because they be killing me. Like we
had the suckerfish, our kind of little fish that we thought we had everything in there.
Big ass tank full of fish, and then they just make you wonder.
It was a war zone for real.
That's a whole different sea life. But that's why I like the sea life in general, because that's a whole different life right there underneath. It's a lot going on. But okay. Now I got to think of another one. Let me see. We're gonna do one more set of these, and we can go to the next. That's crazy, dog. Africa is crazy. I want to go there.
I honestly want to go back. Like I said, I didn't hit the safari. That's on my to-do list still.
That's dope. Okay. All right. 2 truths and a lie. All right. I worked for the school district at the age of 18. I auditioned for an acting role on The Outer Banks Netflix series. And oh Lord, I lost it. And then I had it. I lost it, and then I had it.
You lost the lie or the truth?
Shut up. I lost it, and I had it. Where is it at? Oh, I egged a hooker one time.
Huh?
I said I egged a hooker.
Egged?
Egg.
Pegged?
Egged.
With a P?
With an egg. An egg, like a boiled egg. Egg. Like tossed it at her while I was driving.
While you was driving is crazy. If somebody came to your job and threw an egg at you, would you feel like that's proper? Before we get to the truth or the lie part of it, like if somebody came while you was plumbing, while you was constructing, and threw an egg at you, is that proper? Like,
oh,
happening?
What? But anyways, that's my two truths and a lie.
What was the first one you said?
Yeah, I was laughing so hard I forgot. What was it? Oh, I worked for the school district at 18.
At 18, yeah. I'm gonna say that's a lie.
You think that's a lie?
Yeah.
Ooh. Nah, it's not a lie.
That's not a lie.
Nah. When I got out of high school, I went to college for like a semester for computer science. And then my first job was at Target. I was living in Vegas. My first job was at Target, and I ended up getting fired over some BS. So my dad helped me.
Can't steal boxes.
No. You know what's crazy though? Side note, they thought I stole a vacuum one time. The police. This is some racial profiling. But because the store used to close at a certain time and I worked overnight, I bought a vacuum the night before to walk and carry home with me. And the cops saw me with a vacuum and they're like,
with it.
yeah, and they were just like, you stole that. I'm like, no, I just got off work. Like, I'm wearing the red with the khakis. Like, I just got off work. It's because it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. They sat me in handcuffs. I'm sitting in the corner.
Handcuffs over a vacuum?
Yeah, and they called Target and they were like, yeah, we got a guy here saying he bought a vacuum from you guys and he doesn't have his receipt because I had left my bag at work and I didn't realize it. And I was turning back. And they were like, well, what's his name? He says he worked there. And I told him my name. They were like, Jalil Davis. And it took them forever to find my name. And then, you know, they finally let me go. They was like, oh, they told us you left your stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, can I go home now? Like, this shit was ass.
All right. And actually, y'all take me.
But I should have. I definitely should have. But nah, I had got fired over some BS from over there. And my dad had helped me out get into this temp agencies. He helped me get into the temp agency, but he had to connect with somebody in the school district. And they were looking for people, and I'm like, oh, I'm going for computer science. So he got me in there. I was actually working with the computer, pretty much the computer side of the school district for CCSD. We used to go to different schools and help with setting up the computer labs. And then this is when they started bringing like tablets, so iPads and stuff. And we was setting up the iPads, putting all the apps on there for the kids, factory reset and stuff like that. But when I entered that, that's when I realized, because a lot of people used to tell me a lot when I was younger, and you kind of got a leader type of like feel towards you, and I'm like, I don't like leading because I don't want to mess something up and guide everybody there.
Yeah.
But like every job I've ever had, for some reason, I've always ended up in a supervisor position. Don't even know how. And when I was at this job, mind you, I'm 18, and everybody else was like 30, 20, 40. I mean, 20 in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. They've been doing this for years, and I'm running a team by myself at a school. And I was like, yo, and I don't even got the degree. I'm like, this is wild stuff right here. But it was a very great experience. I was trying to get it full time, but I didn't have my driver's license yet. But by the time I finally got it, they had quit like the temp program, and it was a little bit harder for me to become full time. But I ended up leaving Las Vegas anyways. But nah, my lie was egging a hooker. But it was a partial truth. I didn't egg a hooker. I was driving the car and somebody else was we was in Sacramento, bro, on Y Ave, and it was like 4 or 5 of us in the car. I think we were like 19 or 20 at the time. Yeah. And we just saw some girl talking to some dude. I don't know why we had a carton of eggs in the car. My homeboy was like, stop being nasty. And he just got her right in the back. I was like, bro, why are we here? Oh man. And I felt so bad because I'm like, yo, we should not, just like you said, how would you feel if somebody came to your job and just egged the hell out of you? Like,
y'all tripping. You didn't want to be there?
Bruh. And then no, I did audition for Outer Banks, the Netflix series years ago. I don't know what the part was. They were just having like a big ass roll call.
Nah, I know that was the truth because you used that one already.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
Oh, you definitely used that one. That's why I definitely knew that one was the truth. Man.
But yeah, that was one of my memorable ones right there. But yeah, a lot of people didn't know I did the school district at 18. I kept telling them, and the other sucky part was going to the high schools because I still looked literally like a damn like junior or senior in high school. Like I got put into the principal office one time at one of the schools, and they were like, "You don't even go here. Are you ditching?" I'm like, "No, bro. I'm at work. Like my badge. I have my badge. Let me just go back and get it." Like I just went to the bathroom, bro. Oh my gosh, it was definitely a very great experience to start like in the work field. You know, to know I could do that. It gave me some confidence. Definitely gave me confidence.
Yeah, they definitely gave you the inside track for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's funny. It's hard to be creative. Like you said, I done did a lot of stuff, and stuff do be sounding like a lie. So it's like
right. I could tell 3 stories right now. You would think I'm lying. Like, no, this really happened. This really happened.
All right, let me see.
Like you only got to do one, and if
all right, I got it. All right, so I made a meal with bugs included in the ingredients. I've been to a Mexican strip club in Mexico. I met LeBron James in person.
All right, now see, I see what you mean by they all sound like because you said Africa, I ain't holding nothing against you. I feel like you went to that strip club, and then LeBron. That sound. I mean, a lot of people, not a lot of people have met him, but you know, some people came across meeting him. I'm gonna have to go with the bugs, but I don't want to even go with that one because kids be doing dumb shit. You probably did it as a kid. I'm gonna go.
I was always I swallowed a quarter before a sidebar. I don't know why, but I definitely have done that. But I didn't do too much dumb shit as a kid. I will say that. A little feather in my cap. But no, in Africa, since you said that, that's funny. Because on the African trip we had a little like where you got to cook with as the locals, basically. Like we got to cook with the locals. And part of their protein was peanut butter and I don't know what kind of butter. What is it? Caterpillar? It was some kind of protein they had freeze dried. And when in Rome, you gotta go ahead.
Was it good?
I mean, it was freeze dried to a point where it really didn't taste like nothing.
And I think they had this because this is the first time I ever had a grasshopper, and they had them at what's that store with all the goth clothes?
I don't go there.
Hot Topic.
Oh yeah,
Hot Topic. And I tried one. They said it was freeze dried, but like as soon as you ate it, it just turned into like flakes.
Yeah, so yeah, essentially the same thing. I think actually we did have grasshoppers too. It was like caterpillars or grasshoppers, something along those lines. But we literally was whipping up all kind of stuff, and that was included.
That's why.
The lie was LeBron. I never met LeBron.
What?
I actually went to a basketball game where he was supposed to break the scoring record. He broke the scoring record the game before, and then he was injured that same game. So the game I bought, he didn't even play, but he was there though.
Damn. Have you ever met like an NBA player that was in the league at the time?
I used to work for the Warriors. I run into Steph all the time.
How tall is he?
Like 6'2", 6'3".
Damn, and that's like short in the NBA. That is crazy, bro.
It is
shorter.
It's plenty of people. Allen Iverson, they say he wasn't even really 6 feet. I haven't met him in person, but a lot of people
like 5'10" or something.
They say he's closer to that, but Muggsy Bogues was like 5'5". It's been a lot of 5'5" people.
I look, every NBA player I've kind of basically ran into, they skyscrapers, dog. Like I'm not that tall, but you know what I mean.
I seen Yao Ming at the airport. That was different because he went through the regular TSA and literally he just towering above every single person.
Because he already like what? He's 7, ain't he 7 something?
He like 7'5" around
that nigga's a fucking tree.
It didn't make sense. I've seen him in person and just stopped what I was doing.
Yeah. The only person I met a few Sacramento Kings players.
Oh yeah, we don't count those. I'm playing.
Damn. And then outside of that, I think the only other person I ever met was Matt Barnes.
Oh yeah.
But they tall as hell. And then I didn't meet them, but I saw them. I went to a Hornets game like 3 years ago out here, and we were down in the in this little and they probably had it over there where you worked at with the Warriors. It was like a place where it's a little buffet and all that. But like the locker room, little hallway walk was right there. So when they was going out, like we could see them right there. They were saying, "What's up?" Hey, who out here? Ball, LaMelo Ball. Which one is out here?
LaMelo, yeah.
Yeah. He walked past. I'm like, dang, this kid is tall. That kid is tall as hell. I was like, yo, these dudes is giants. What the hell?
Yeah. But they get paid that way for a reason. They're not normal people.
Yeah, no, not at all. And I thought it was a joke when I used to like hear how tall they was and see them, but then when I actually like seen a few up close, I'm like, yo, y'all tall.
Yeah, it's different. My first job, I worked a lot of sports jobs. My first sports job was actually for the Kings, and I don't know if you know Vlade Divac. He was actually in the front office at the time when I was working there. I ran into him in the hallway to shake his hand. Like we was coworkers at that point, basically, but it was like still cool to see him like just like randomly walking the halls.
Oh, that's dope.
So yeah, that was
What
pretty
job
cool.
was you doing with the Sacramento Kings?
I started in ticket sales with them. I ended up just going over to like merchandising. Merchandising, it was like they had the game day stuff where we just sold the merchandise, or we had the stores around Sacramento where we could work just like in the mall, different wherever the King stores were. And then we worked the concerts. That was the best thing where we can do.
I was just about to ask that.
What's the word for it? Like the dinosaurs, like the Disney on Ice. We worked all those too. Those events were $300 a day, and I knew the lady at the food stand, so you used to get $300 a day, you get a free shirt to take home, and a free meal.
And
so
a free meal.
Perfect.
Yeah,
days.
I was wondering if y'all had done like the concerts and all that, because again, we know somebody out here who work at the Hornet Stadium, but we ain't never bugged him about no tickets for nothing, but like that. But he did. He was able to get some. He had some tickets for like a basketball game one time, but like I just never thought to ask, yo, do you get like some of these little? Do you work the events when the shows come through? Like, do y'all even get to sit and listen to this stuff or whatever, or do y'all just gotta be on the clock?
It just depends for sure which department, because some departments you actually need to work the whole time, so you work your way around. Some departments you can actually enjoy it.
What was the best concert that you had to work for? In your opinion?
And so in SAC, I'm not gonna say it's a whole lot of music that I listen to. It was a lot of like, because this was Sleep Train Arena right after what was the first one called?
I totally forgot.
I forget what their first stadium was, but it was their second stadium before this new one. So it was like the in-between stadium.
Yeah.
And they had like a lot of like older like bands, different types of bands, but it wasn't music that I listened to, and they were older, like I said.
It was like rock music and all that.
Yeah, but and the band, so it was like just the older tours of people that just trying to hold on, basically. But it wasn't really nothing that I was like, damn, this is tight to be here. So
yeah,
but it was cool. It was always a cool environment either way, though. Like it was long ass days, and Lowrider actually performed halftime, and we was like part of the team that could get him set up. So that was kind of cool. One of the games.
Okay. And when y'all do the setups, do y'all have to like? Well, I'm assuming you wasn't a part of this, but if you were, did y'all have to do like the whole stage stuff too, like moving the whole?
No, that's a completely separate team, and that's normally their own team. Or if you have a local team with only local stuff that does all that stuff every time, yeah, I wasn't a part of that, but yeah, that's a specific department.
Yeah, because I see a lot of how they do be doing all of that, and I'm like, yo, I know that be taking some time. Boy,
that's specific focus. But most of those people are in like events and like music or like specific types of like entertainment roles. I wanted the sports route and to work my way up to running the team. Basically, is what I wanted to do eventually. But when I got in the door, I realized that retired NBA players get their foot in the door before you. Like all the relationships, all their kids, their
Yeah,
family members that want it, they all get a step above you already. So it was just a hard thing to kind of break into.
man.
But it was I lived a good life, so
Hey, that's all that mattered. That's how I
yeah, it's
felt
been
when I
some
was.
great experiences for sure.
That's how I felt working at the airport. Like, I mean, we wasn't, it wasn't like hosting concerts or something, but just seeing the random celebrities pass through and shit. That was
No,
great.
for sure. Working at the airport is probably one of the best. That's probably the best. I tell people sometimes if I would have found the airport and airline jobs at 18, I wouldn't have went to college because
Man,
it gets better as you get older. And starting at 18, by the time you're 30, you're gonna be damn near rich. It's gonna feel like you're rich.
you're set. I promise you. I
And like you said, I was a gate agent not my first job. My first job, I was the baggage handler. So the people at the counters, I would help with the bags. I didn't
Yeah,
work for an airline. I just worked for a specific company. And then I learned that if you work for the airlines, you can fly. I was
yeah,
only working for the airport basically, but I got on with the airline and I was at the gates. I checked in so many celebrities. I've seen people off of Love and Hip Hop. I've seen like boxing promoters, like all kind of stuff. Like, and it's just they're normal people because they just gotta fly. And so I had to be chill about it, but it started to get normal. But it was still cool seeing random people and having them come through your gate. My mom was taking pictures with celebrities, all kind of stuff. So it's
yeah.
definitely
Nah.
a whole world.
When I started, because I did TSA, when I started, uh, I actually applied to because I heard the same thing. I applied to United because I was trying to do I was trying to be a baggage handler pretty much for them, like putting the bags on the plane and stuff. Because I was
Yeah,
like, I can get some free flights out of this. Like,
for
but
sure.
they never called me back, so I ended up doing TSA. But like seeing all these people come through was crazy. From Lil Duval, CeeLo Green. Lil Duval is very, very short. I did not know that.
That little is real.
And bruh, like when he came up, I had to get down on like a one knee to actually pat him down. Brother, man was short. Sorry, bro, he's tiny. But him, Mike Epps, I think like I tell everybody, my favorite person that ever come through because it was the closest I was ever gonna get to that man was Janet Jackson. Like seeing all these people come through and they just like nobody knew who they were
You
until
said who?
Janet Jackson.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Because I'm a Michael Jackson fan. My bad. But Janet
No,
Jackson.
it don't matter who.
It
It
don't
don't
matter
matter
what.
who.
Like
She's a superstar
it's
to
Janet.
everybody, even if
Yeah,
you're not a big fan.
I'm a big fan of Janet, but it was
Yeah,
like the closest I get to Michael in a sense because
yeah.
like I'm a Michael fan. But Janet came through and went. Look, I knew she was something because when she went through TSA, she went through pre-check, and she went and it was this gay dude that worked with us. He was like 50 something years old. And she walked through and he was staring her down. He was looking at her butt and everything. Somebody was like, I thought you was gay. He said, ain't nobody that gay. I was like, yo,
That's funny. That is
that is
funny.
comedy. But it
He
was,
trying to see what all the smoke is about.
he said, I don't care. That's Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson. If you now, I was like, brother,
That's hilarious.
I understand.
Nobody that gay is the funniest thing I ever heard.
That had me dying because if you work with him, like you could, the bruh stood like with his chest poked out all the time. He talked with
Yeah,
his hands. He was all light with his voice. But when he said that, I was like, oh, there's a real nigga in there. I said,
there's a hint of nigga in you.
I knew
That's
it.
funny.
But nah, it was a very great experience because you meet all walks of life. And then like literally, and I'm not one of those people to be like, oh, they're just like us. But literally, they chill as hell. There was times where the lane would shut down and they just waiting and they would start talking to you like,
Yeah.
how work going? Like it's cool, bro. Like how's being rich? Like what the hell? But like,
How was it being rich? Stupid.
but they chill. They real chill, and I think it's fun. It's fun to get jobs where you can run into celebrities or just like anybody that's making a difference in this world. To be honest, like that's doing something big. It's nice to have jobs like that.
It definitely, like you said, it doesn't. It takes away some of that, like they're not normal people. Like you have these people on pedestals to be like superhuman, but they're not. They're people in flesh just like you, and you
Yep.
realize that more and more when you're around and able to access those people for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, and you're a little younger. Are you into comedy at all?
Yes.
Because Tommy Davidson, I've actually met twice.
What?
The first time I was in the Starbucks line in Arden Mall in Sac, and I told him literally I met him. It was literally my birthday. I said, "It really is my birthday." He said, "You lying?" He put me in a headlock, pulled me over, called me over, put me in a headlock. Said, "Let's take a picture." So I got the picture actually on my Instagram right now. He put me in a headlock, and I think he only because he was cussing somebody. This is funny. I met two celebrities that was cussing somebody out, and then they was like, "No, come back, come back." Like that was a bad impression type of thing. But then another time, I was just in the airport trying to get to my gate, and he was just chilling in the corner over here, just laying down. I was like, "You probably don't remember, but I remember." Like I just told him, ran down the story to him in Charlotte. Actually, it was actually at COT.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I seen him twice, and I seen Marlon twice on a plane. On a
Marlon Wayans?
He was on a flight that I was getting on, but he kind of was off to himself. He wasn't trying to be bothered, you could tell. But he was on the flight that I was on, and then he did an event out here, and then Damon pulled up. So I actually shook Damon's hand, and that was kind of tight. It was just like a little after party for one of his comedy shows. But
That's
yeah,
dope. Nah, that Tommy Davidson, and I only remember him because every time I hear his name, all I think of is "I love you, Juwanna Man." Like that's it.
Tommy Davidson is literally like a comedy legend. He got a show coming out actually.
Oh, word.
So, how big are you of a Martin fan?
I've watched it here and there. I never sat down and watched it like everybody
Yeah,
else. But,
yeah, you a baby. That's why I asked that.
I'll get out of here. I seen the main episodes that everybody loved, but I
So,
never actually sat down and really watched it.
Tommy Day. Oh, so actually, that's funny. These are the episodes that was kind of the end of the show, really.
When he was
So when he
moving,
went to LA, Martin went to LA.
yeah.
So Varnell Hill, Tommy Davidson was, trying to get Martin on the Varnell Hill show. They're making a Varnell Hill show of its own now, a spinoff.
Really?
So that's supposed to be starting up here soon. I was just looking at the dates. It's supposed to be. I think they was filming last year. I don't know when it's supposed to come out though.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that should be dope. I don't know. I'm trying to look at the dates to see when it's supposed to actually drop.
That sounds like it's gonna be a BET special.
It's definitely a BET Plus. That's funny you said that.
Okay, I'm about to say that sound like a BET. It sounds like a BET only TV show right there.
But no, I mean, I'm excited to see Tommy Davidson. Like you said, I don't know if you've seen what's the one with Jamie Foxx?
Not why was I about to say booty? What's the goddamn movie?
Booty Call.
Booty Call. Booty Call. Yeah. I was like, why was I about to say booty? For what? For what?
You know why?
That's
funny.
Booty Call is a good one. And he wasn't in. Who was in Woo? Was he in Woo?
He might have been. I can't remember.
I think he was.
I can't even remember.
I think he was, but yeah.
But yeah, Tommy Davidson is one of them guys. Like I said, if you don't know, I guess you don't know. You missed the era, or whatever. But I was around for that era, so it's like, yeah, I met him, ran into him twice. It was crazy.
Nah, Tommy Davidson is a funny dude.
I don't see no actual dates when it's supposed to drop. This is annoying me now.
I might have to check that out. I looked it up as you was talking about it. I looked it up, and it was saying it's going. They've been shooting it since 2025.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's showtime now. What are we talking?
It's definitely showtime. And it actually is. Y'all should be good. What is it? So it's gonna be like what it was before with Martin. It's gonna be in front of a live audience type thing.
I don't even. Well, it's BET Plus. It might be a little different. So I ain't no telling.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I'm excited to see it though. Whatever it's gonna be.
Okay. So since you said that, we can jump over to the next game. Since you brought up Martin, we're gonna have a little feud off. On which shows we thought was pretty much the best back in the day. So
we different ages, huh?
Don't worry about that.
I
watch all around. Don't worry. I'm aware. So I got to throw some of them other shows in there just cause.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched it. You ever watch Friends?
I have seen episodes. I don't know the show. But fun fact, what I do know is they stole it from Living Single. So I did watch
I
Living
was just
Single.
about to say, so
I
what
did
you
watch
think is
Living
better?
Single.
I was just about to say, what you think is better, Living Single or Friends?
What do I think is better is a crazy question to ask me.
All right, so you're gonna say Living Single, apparently.
But no, I just never I never like watched Friends weekly. So I've seen some episodes here and there, but I've never like followed it.
Gotcha. I didn't. I did the same with Living Single and Friends because I didn't watch Friends like that either. I truly did not really like Friends.
Yeah.
But I caught episodes because when I was staying at whoever's house when I was young, and that's what they decided to watch. I'm like, well, now I gotta watch the shit. And then as I got older, I'm like, I'll watch episodes here and there. But when I moved out here, my pops he was watching a lot of the Living Single. What's the other one? Is it different? Not Different Worlds. What is it? Is it Different Worlds?
Different World was a show. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that what I'm thinking? A Different World, yeah, and stuff like that. And
A Different World is coming back too. Actually, they coming back the same cast.
That's a hard show, bro. What's his name? Was boy, everybody was in love with that man.
Dwayne Wayne.
But yes.
But yeah, they bringing back most of the same cast, like everybody who's basically still alive.
Bruh, that's crazy. They ain't gonna look the same, but that is crazy. But in Living Single, I love that show. It was some different stuff.
They got a Living Single has a podcast out, where basically most of the episodes they have either the two other girls or like they have somebody who was featured in the episode on around the table to talk about the episode, and they just go back through the episodes one by one, and it's an interesting perspective because I was a kid for sure when it came out, but now I'm watching it as an adult, and we having adult conversations about what the episodes really meant to them. So it's like it's a good perspective.
And what's crazy to me when I was watching all this stuff, I never understood. I was too young, so I'm like,
you're younger.
And when something happens, I'm just like, that was funny. But like, I don't know why the whole crowd went, oh,
the depths of it for sure.
I'm not catching none of that when I watched
it's layers, and I was still young enough to where it was still layers that I didn't understand at the time.
Them shows was really good, and I never knew how good of an actor Queen Latifah was. Like, I used to talk mess about her a little bit. I mean, she still got her moments.
She got. I don't even want to even get in nobody's pockets, but I'm pretty sure she's made more money off of her acting than she did her music, which is literally why we knew her.
And her music was what she was trying to focus on the most. Like,
you seen The Equalizer?
The show? I never watched it. Somebody said I should because they said it was pretty good, but I'm like,
I watched it. I mean, it's not the best action product, but I watched it. It's whatever. It's whatever. Some of these shows aren't gonna be top notch. Is The Equalizer, the movie with Denzel, is what the movie is. So anything that copies off that is not gonna be Denzel worthy anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, if it's like the movie, of course I'm gonna watch that. But then they said it's not Denzel in it. I'm like, then who the hell is it? They're like Queen Latifah. I'm like, what?
Well, yeah, it's interesting. So I watched a few episodes. It's cool.
Wow.
But yeah, like I said, she getting paid. She's still getting paid after all this time.
All right. What we got next? All right, I gotta do another head-to-head, Family Matters or Full House.
Okay, this I can actually I don't know what your depth of knowledge is for these shows, but I would probably lean towards Full House for real. Full House was a good show when I was coming up. I didn't look at it with an adult eye to like say what was off or like wrong about some of the setup, but as far as what I remember as a child, like I rock with Full House for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little biased, and it's not even because of skin tone. Family Matters, I just love because for one, Steve Urkel was like dealing with science a lot. I'm a science nerd. So like bro was doing all that stuff, and I'm like, oh, it's a black kid who's like smart as life. Same with what's that one show? Smart Guy.
Smart Guy, for sure. Smart Guy was a good one.
But like I loved it. But also my second bias, Steve Urkel's real name was Jaleel White. And I was like, oh, we got the same name. I'm like, yeah.
Funny.
Yeah,
that's actually funny. I didn't even put that together until you said it right now.
I was like, I'm with it. You can't touch this show. This show is untouchable. This Jaleel, I'm Jaleel. He Jaleel. This is amazing. But
so
no, Full House was
even good. Then, what you saying that I don't remember the storylines in depth to like with an adult eye. Like I watched it as a kid. Like you said, you watch that as a kid, you don't really understand all the stuff that's actually going on. I didn't even follow like the plot and the depth of what they were like dealing with in the episodes for sure. But I like both shows. I like both shows. I feel like they both kept me entertained.
Most of it was mostly what is his name? The brother.
Eddie.
Is it Eddie?
So yeah, the Laura's brother is Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie Winslow and Carl. It was a lot, dealing with them most of the time. Father and Carl.
Growing up, they tell you not to meet your heroes.
Who Darius?
Yeah, he is involved in some funny tactics. I would leave it at that.
Wow.
In his grown years.
I didn't know. Wait a minute. Is he the one that's messing with
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I remember.
I mean, to each his own. It's just interesting. Like, dang, Eddie. I know you as Eddie Winslow only.
That's it, bruh. Nah, but that was the main plot. It was mostly about him and the stuff, being. But it's all dealt with, stuff you dealt with in the 80s. Again, that was a little hard for me to take the concept of because I'm
and the different world, the same thing. It was like I didn't even put it together that different world was at HBCU. I didn't even fathom what a black college was or anything like that during that time, and I wasn't exposed into it until I was later in my high school, junior year or so. That's when I fully started to understand what it was. And I went to one. I literally left California at 17 to go to Florida for college. I was like, yeah, this is interesting, actually.
Man, I wanted to go to a HBCU when I left high school. I was a little slow on the college thing. I'm not gonna lie, but the first time I pretty much got to experience your HBCU is when I went out here to Geo. HBCU? Is that an HBCU there?
That's I don't know.
AT, whatever.
North Carolina A&T.
Is that an HBCU?
North Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, North Carolina A&T. And I don't know what. I'm familiar a little bit with what you said, but I'm not all the way familiar. No, but I know, yeah.
I think it's an HBC, but regardless, I was at a college in the South pretty much.
Yeah.
And I went there and my best friend's sister was with us. And she was like, she thought I was just like staring down the girls like I'm some thirsty ass dude. I'm like, no.
That's what we heard about.
It's just black. I'm like, it's just so many black people around here and I'm loving it. I'm so because I lived in Vegas. And that's a melting pot. Like
I went to high school in Merced, so yeah, trust me.
So when I went to and it was nothing but black people, I was like, this exists. Like I heard the tales, but I never knew. Like
during my orientation, they told us. I don't know why they told us this. They say, yeah, the ratio is 7 girls to 1 guy on this campus. Dang. I don't know why I needed to know that, but I was hooked. 7 to 1. I know it's 100 dudes that's not gonna be able to get the girls that I can get. All them 7 is coming my way too. It literally like my math was working quick. Like what do you mean? This is like all for me. Like it was a great now, but even without the girl part, it was a great experience I was in a business program. We wore a suit and tie every Friday.
Okay.
I just felt like our teachers being black. I had a Caribbean teacher. I didn't even realize that aspect while I was in college, but now I get it. He was from the islands as my history teacher. I think I failed his class, so I stopped going. But I didn't grasp like that was actually. I never had no Caribbean teachers growing up. Like I barely had men teachers growing up. Like it was
You're
a
right.
whole.
It was all women all the time, and
It was a
most
whole perspective of like, dang, this is stuff that like a lot of people fight to get to. Like I kind of stumbled into it a little bit, but yeah, it was a great experience. And some of those are my best friends to this day. I went to Atlanta this weekend, was pulling up, was talking to some of the people I've met. When was that? 2007, 19 years ago? 19 years ago. It's crazy to say out loud.
Bruh, who you telling? I was talking to my grandpa the other day, and I said, yeah, that crap happened like 20 years ago. I was like, oh. I was like, hold on now.
We already gearing up. Next year for the homecoming, our 20-year freshman anniversary. It's supposed to be a big one.
Dang. What, Merced?
No, for college. My freshman year in college, I went to Florida A&M.
You going?
I got to.
He said, I ain't got.
That's as big as a family reunion as I'm gonna ever have, probably. Like we about to be out there real deep.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's good times. Like I said, these shows, I didn't understand what the shows meant in real time because, like, we were young. We couldn't grasp it until we could grasp it.
We couldn't grasp it until we went through it.
We had to live life.
Yeah.
But yeah, now looking back, it's like, yeah, some of these shows before their time for sure.
Way before their time, and then that's what kills me because I be seeing clips. And that's what's gonna bring me to my next head-to-head show. But I've been seeing clips of these shows, and I was like, yo, this shit happened in like 85 or 89 or 99 or 92. And I'm like, and it's still something relevant to this.
Still relevant, like crazy. Everything repeats. But before we move on, back to Full House, I think I read something or saw something about like just to really think about what Full House was. It was 3 grown ass niggas, and like one of them had a girl or wife, and like it was just like a single dad. The dynamics of what was going on in Full House was a whole lot actually. So that show even like it's not the normal cookie cutter family at all.
Right.
Like that's a single dad. Like think about today, like what a single dad situation looks like. That's still rare today.
Right.
It's like that dynamic of everything that they had.
And mind you, they was living in San Francisco, so all of them needed to be in that house anyways because it's expensive.
So
to live in San Francisco.
I don't know. So I know it's expensive because of tech. I'm not sure when it started getting expensive. I don't know.
Oh yeah, true.
I was in Oakland when I was younger, but I never cared about across the bridge. We Oakland and San Francisco, it's a little sibling rivalry basically.
Right.
So I don't understand when it boomed, but I know for sure when the tech stuff started booming over there, it definitely that's the reason for sure.
Right.
But side note, my daughter actually took a picture in front of the Full House like 2 weeks ago during spring break.
Dope. That's dope. I actually loved. I like that show mostly because also what's his name that was on it was the host for America's Home Video.
Not Joey. Uncle Jesse.
Jesse for America's Funniest Home Videos. The dude.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Bob Saget. Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to watch it because of him but him and Jesse were hilarious together, bro. That show was really something. So
I went to elementary school in San Diego.
Really?
What's the show? Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah, love that show.
AC Slater came to our school. I seen they were like literally the celebs out there. I think they lived in San Diego, maybe for real.
You know, at the time, if they wasn't living in Los Angeles, they was definitely in San Diego because
we went to Padres games and Chargers games, and they would put them on the big screen. They was on the field, but like I said, they came to my elementary school too. So it was like, dang, it felt like that was the first celebrity like I was able to encounter. Like that was like at that time.
Yeah, nah, Saved by the Bell was a good show.
Saved by the Bell for sure. It was
That
right on
and
time.
Dawson's Creek. Look, I used to watch a lot of. I watched a lot of old TV. Mostly because I
So
had no choice.
I watched all the shows, all the sitcoms. I even watched America's Next Top Model. I only had sisters for a long time. I only
Look,
had sisters and my mom. My dad was always in the military, so it was like I'm watching what they watching.
yeah.
So I watched a lot of the little sitcom shows, a lot of little girly shows. We was on that. It was our family bonding time for real.
Trust me, I know. I understood it. My mom was kind of the same way. But she watched a lot of sitcoms and comedies too. That was all her stuff. She wasn't into the dramas. Or
Yeah.
if I can remember, I think she would watch Lifetime here and there. But and
Oh yeah, no, my mom
I
did watch
hated
Lifetime. I don't think we watched that as a family though. Like I think that
Yeah,
was my time
if
to
she
take a
watched
nap.
Lifetime, that was by herself. But we watch family stuff.
She definitely was on the Lifetime movies. I was like, I didn't see. That's another thing as a kid I didn't understand. Like, why are you watching this shit? She was probably just like trauma bonded for real with the
Bruh,
shows.
and that's
Like,
how I felt. But then when I moved back to Cali when I was 18 and I was living with my grandparents before I got my spot, my grandma, like almost every night, would be in the living room watching Lifetime. And I didn't have nothing to do one day. And I sat there with her and I was like, how do you sit here from like 6 p.m. to like 12 at night? And
taking it all
I
in.
sat there, I'm like, yo, this shit is good. Like, get out the house. Like, I was like, hold on. But then they had some real good stories on there.
Did you see the Fantasia story when she
No,
played herself?
I did not.
She played herself in the Lifetime movie.
What? When did
It was
this
just crazy. And I met her too. She was in the airport having somebody get her bags, but she was in the corner. I ran up to her like, "Hey, it's nice to meet you. I know who you are." But I just had to keep it professional.
When was this? Like you met her recently?
Nah, this was
I was about to
this
say
this is at our height. I feel like damn near. This is what 2012, 2013, around then.
Oh, you talking about that Life is Not Fair? I think it's called or something like that.
I guess I don't know what it was called. It was a Lifetime biography, basically.
It was a biopic. I seen the trailers for it, but I never watched.
But yeah, she played herself.
Wow.
Which is cool. Honestly, that's kind of cool, actually.
To play yourself in a movie?
Yeah.
You gonna give the real authentic,
and why not? Like you gonna get the emotions that happen during these times.
Exactly. Nah, I just found out she lived out here. I didn't know she lived out here.
Oh yeah, I don't know where she at these days. But if she go on tour, I'll probably catch one of her shows too.
Definitely.
Never mind, that is miss something too.
Here go one of my other ones that usually go head to head sometimes. Which show, in your opinion, did you think was funnier?
I know what you're about to say.
Go ahead. Fresh Prince?
Or Martin?
Nah, the Jamie Foxx show.
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna be it.
Yeah, buddy. Look, Martin,
I'm a big Jamie Foxx fan, but I will say the Fresh Prince was it's a great show. I love the Fresh Prince, but Jamie Foxx is my style of comedy. Like his shit talking it was my style of everything he did. And it's a different style. One is more kind of commercial. I feel like Jamie was talking shit and nigga. Like he was like talking, giving it to us like how we could relate to it.
Yeah.
And even more is why I said Martin, because they put Martin and Fresh Prince together a lot.
Oh yeah, all the time.
But Jamie Foxx was a great show too for what it was. Honestly, so we can look back and nitpick as adults. we can nitpick as adults, but it was a good show. I like both of them, but
I think Jamie Foxx though, that show had a lot of comedy and a lot more big celebrity pop-ups to it. Like there wasn't
it felt like he didn't have the budget or the backing either. Like they made do and still made
something.
Greatness.
Still made something.
Cause some of the stuff, the animations, it was like cheaply done, it felt like. But it was a great show. Like I love the Jamie Foxx show. I think I started rewatching it a few months ago or so. Like Jamie Foxx show is dope, but I'm not gonna take nothing from Fresh Prince either. That was a great show too. I even watched the new one, Bel Air.
I've been trying to watch that. I heard that show is so good.
I fuck with all of them. I'm not gonna put two bad bitches against each other.
I don't blame me.
That's what I'm on. Like, we don't have to nitpick. We gonna enjoy them all. But yeah, I like them both. Like you said, the cameos. So I got a quick little story actually. I don't know if you remember the episode on Fresh Prince where he met like Uncle Phil's friend, a lawyer friend, Whitey. And Will was like, he's like, yeah, you can call me Whitey. And Will was like, yeah, I'm gonna call you this, and you gonna call me that, and then we're gonna get into it, type of shit, you know. But
I don't remember it too much. I'm trying.
Well, I remember that episode, and just because of how random my life goes. One 4th of July, I stumbled on a trip down to LA, and we ended up at Whitey, the actual guy's house. We was in Beverly Hills at his fucking house for 4th of July. It was a pool party. I was like, I feel like Will in the show. Like, I'm not about to call you Whitey, but it's just like that's all I know. That's all I know you to be now. Like, that's what I know you for. Like, literally. Like I said, I've lived a life. It's crazy. Like, I was in Beverly Hills on some shit. Like, just because like their cousin's niece or something was my homegirl at the time.
Nah, that's wild.
We was chilling, drinking beers in the pool.
And y'all just at Whitey's house. Nah, that's crazy.
At Whitey's house. Like, that shit was a crazy moment. That was what I had to be like 19, 20, like a baby in life for real, for real.
Damn, that's crazy.
But
I'm a little bit of in the middle between both because Will Smith, he is one of my favorite actors. But his comedy, I love it. Like, he a sarcastic butthole sometimes, and then he be doing too much at times. Same with Jamie Foxx. But Jamie Foxx, I like him because he does too much at times. Same reason why I like Kevin Hart. But both shows were just, I think
they both were they were definitely needed.
Definitely needed. But what I loved about the Fresh Prince was, and this is just to me, I probably got to rewatch the Jamie Foxx show and probably catch it here and there. But the Fresh Prince, like, it seemed like they had a lot of serious episodes that really hit. Like the one where I think it's Carlton had the gun or whatnot. And like, it threw me off guard because this is when I found out in life watching that show. I was like, you can be that funny person, but when shit gets serious, you can get serious. Because when I saw Will get serious about that and he broke down, I was like, yo,
you can relate to serious shit for sure.
Like, you supposed to be like, you were the man that always had everybody laughing on the show, like, you serious. And in the episode where his dad, you know,
why you don't want me no more, man?
I was like, bruh, and I'm not saying I had that.
My daddy was in my house, and I still felt that. Like, I understood what it felt.
I'm not saying I didn't have that, but when he did that, I was like, damn, that hurt. That hurt, and I was like, yo, y'all can get deep on here. Like, it's crazy.
No, I grew up with both of my parents, and I still felt that energy from the show. Like, why you don't want me no more, man? Like, why do I have to bounce around houses and you over here? Oh, gotta go, next gig. Like, yeah.
But he also showed me too that, you know, even the happiest person got a lot going on, because even before that part happened, he like laughing and stuff. Like, but you could tell. I realized that as I got older, like, he's hurt, but he's trying to cover that crap up, like, blah blah blah. You know, he's still talking with him, and then you can see him getting angry. Like,
sidebar, real quick, all the best comedians probably have the most fucked up shit going on. Like, even Robin Williams was all the depression and killed himself.
I don't care what anybody say, he is the most funniest dude ever.
But it's because deflection. I don't want to sit in this bullshit all the time. I'm gonna say something funny all the time to get this shit off me, away from me. And that's most of the comedians. The shit is funny from hurt. Yeah, like, we can relate to her, and it's not always funny specifically, but it's funny that you said it out loud. It's funny
because
that you said it out loud.
we didn't find it funny at the time.
It's
Like,
probably not a funny situation, but because you said it out loud and you actually acknowledging, like, yeah, that's right. Like, it's just a funny incident that just happened, but it's not a funny situation.
not
It's
a
like
funny
it's
situation.
really off of hurt.
Like and Kevin Hart's laugh at my pain and stuff like that. Like, I was sitting there like, bruh, I realized, I'm like, you truly look, for those of y'all that got them funny friends in your group, go check on them, because I promise you don't know what they're going through.
Marlon Wayans too. Marlon Wayans got to show. Marlon Wayans, if so, you look at people and think because they got money, because they have this life
They
that
good.
no money, no access, no nothing changes emotions and feelings. Nothing. It don't change none of that. Even sibling rivalry. Like, just think if you got a superstar, you got a superstar family, the Wayans family, you got a superstar family, and that sibling rivalry still gonna eat at you every day because you can't be as big as your brother. They always get the girls. They always get the spotlight.
And if it's not them, prime example, the Jacksons. Look at the Jacksons. But surprisingly, two of them got up there. And if you want to count Randy, then three.
The Jackson 5 got up there. They all got up there.
But once Michael left, like, they were still here. Michael was gone. He was, and
like, Janet got bigger than them too.
Janet came right after that, and she was like, "Bro, you ain't leaving me. I'm gonna be up here with you." She's literally an icon right next to her brother.
Janet Jackson was the 90s. Halle Berry and Janet Jackson was the 90s.
But I know for a fact that the brothers still feel some type of way, and that's true to this day, because you even see it in your families. Like, I've been there before with a tad bit of jealousy. My sister had got a phone before I did. Like, that's her, shooting up. Like, we was right here at one point.
Yeah.
And they gave her a phone, and she was like, and I'm like, well, I'm still down. Like, I'm mad, but I'm
for
happy.
Sure.
You got you. I won't be there yet, but I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
It's a natural thing if you never dealt with it, or if you don't know how to handle it. It's a natural thing to be confused about the feelings.
Exactly. Yeah.
But, it happens, like you said. It can happen in any instance. You watched the movie? That's why you brought that up?
No, I haven't got to see it yet. A lot of people have.
I seen it in Charlotte when I was out there. I wanted to go see it on Friday.
I was trying to go see it last Friday. I didn't get the chance to. I meant to see it Saturday too. But they told me, like, where it ends, the movie ends. Spoiler alert, if y'all ain't seen it, sucks for y'all.
Yeah,
but nah, they said it ends like right when he says, "I'm leaving," the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
And I'm like, either y'all about to make a sequel and y'all gonna continue this story. If not, that's great. But they were like that. Everybody said that movie was real good. But others,
I love it. People want to internet want to nitpick and do weird shit for no reason, just to have a voice. Like, bro, shut up. The movie was great.
Everybody was mad at certain points about it. I'm like, y'all can shut the hell up. Me, I'm gonna enjoy it because I'm a Michael Jackson fan. And as long as it's better than that shit Flex did years ago, I don't know if you ever seen that. But
I've never seen that in person, but I've seen the clips of him.
Bro, looked like
I never watched. I think it was Lifetime or something. Something like that. It was a
Lifetime movie. It was a
They should have did that.
They threw flour on his face and said, "Go hee about 50 times, and we good." Like, oh no. But
yeah, it's crazy. But like I said, I like looking at things through a new lens. Like, I understood nothing as a kid. I understood how I felt, but I didn't understand what was actually going on around me. But now I understand what's going on and how I feel about it. So it's like double fold now.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Whitey. Shout out to Whitey.
Shout out to Whitey.
Bro, I done lived a life, bro. Like, I can't complain about nothing in my life. Like, literally, everybody's up and downs is gonna be up and downs at different points and different levels. I've had plenty ups, so it's like a lot of people don't have as many ups. That's the thing why people are depressed, why people are sad, suicidal, whatever. The ups don't hit up. I've had plenty ups, so I can't complain about shit. I can only wake up every day and be blessed and feel like life is great. Life is grand.
Right. Nah, I will say that me myself, I had a lot of. I can't say I had a lot of downs because the way I was seeing things for the longest was negative. And I had to change my perspective a little bit. Now, a lot of bad shit happened to me. Yes, I will say that. But I started to finally realize at a certain point there was a lot of good that came after that or before that. And I ignored a lot of it. And that's why I used to think my life wasn't the best. Did I go through some bullshit? Of course.
We
But
all do.
like it's like you said, but everybody got their own battles. You know, we ain't walking in their shoes. We don't know how they feeling. You know, what may seem small to us may be big as hell to them. But you know, so you know, show them respect when that stuff happens. If they feel in a certain way, sympathize with them. But if you got a solution or something, you know, help them out. But like to know how much a lot of people been through and like hearing their age and whatnot, sometimes you be like, damn, you really lived a goddamn life and you ain't even 55 or 60 something yet. Like, and you did all of this. You telling me you did all of this already, or all of this has happened to you? That's crazy. That's beyond crazy. But it's also those people, if you're one of those people that have been through something like that, share your wisdom out here, dog. Like, you know, tell people it's gonna be all right. Like you're gonna make it through this. It's gonna be okay because
For sure, yeah. People get caught up in literally like just the moment and the closeness of what they got dealing with right in front of them. But like you said, other people are dealing with things and they have the solution to show you a path past it.
will you do it? Because let's just say something happened right now and it had happened to me before, probably way worse or whatever. But I've been through it. I can help you. The thing is, I can tell you that. Are you gonna hear me out? You gonna try to follow it? Because if not, it's your fault now that you just decided to sit here, wallow in it,
And sit in it. That's the thing. That's the whole thing.
I
You
don't
can
like when
choose
people
to sit in the bullshit, or you can choose to try to figure something else out.
get out, clean your shoes, and keep walking. Like, bro, I used to hate it because I used to force myself sometimes to sit in it because I needed to. But there was other times where I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm sitting in it. And it's like, bro, get out of this. Get out of this and keep it pushing.
I mean, feeling and understanding you don't want to be back there no more. That's the thing too. Go ahead and sit in it, feel it, and understand what it takes to not do this shit no more. So that's a part of it too.
Yeah. It's crazy out here. But you know, he was on the shows. Did I have one more? I thought I had one more. Hold on. I thought I had one more. I had a list of shows. And I was looking. Y'all don't know nothing about Different Strokes. I can't bring that one to y'all. All right, so we'll go with the twins. What show do you think was funnier here? What was it? What's your sister or the Wayne brothers?
What's the first one?
Well, not funnier, but which one was better? Sister, or the Wayne brothers?
Like I said, I'm not about to put two bad bitches. This is how I feel. My outlook on life.
So
I went to my birthday party last year. This was when all this 20v1 shit was floating around. I'm texting my best friend. She texted me like, "Yeah, nigga, you really 20v1? I'm bringing all the sand to the beach, bro. I'm single.
He said,
Whoever
"I am
want to come, like, come on, let's mingle, let's have a good time." Right. So, you said the Wayne's brothers, the show, the Wayne's Bros.
The show. Well, brothers.
I love a family show. I love a family show. So I'm gonna lean towards the family show of a sister. Well, I'm not saying it's not a family show. I'm saying they're the adults in the working force, and it's a different dynamic for the Wayne's Bros. Right. The sister, that family structure, everybody had a role, everybody had a storyline. I love that style of show. And I was just watching something the other day where what's his name? Marcus Houston was like, "Yeah, I had to cut the image. There's a reason I had to cut it short. because I wanted my career to do a certain thing. So it's like, yeah, the little backstory of that, why it ended. Go home, Roger. He said, yeah, in my life, I couldn't take that no more. Like, y'all not about to dive me the butt of the joke, and I'm trying to be a rising R&B superstar, you know?
Right.
But yeah, even that, they had a rising R&B superstar as the butt of the joke. Like, oh, another side story. This is how crazy my life is, bro. I met Taj, a smart guy.
Really? Your
So
brother?
he went to a track meet in San Diego. I'm a kid. I'm like 10, 12 maybe. Nigga, I just seen you on TV. He's a little older than me.
Yeah.
He probably was, I don't know when, I didn't know the dynamics of when taping happened and when I see it on TV and you're really older now in real life. He had pimples and stuff, like, going acne, going through puberty, whatever. But he looked older. I'm like, oh shit, but that's you. I go
Wow.
over there to like, I'm excited as a kid seeing a smart guy in front of me. His mom said, "Oh no, you can't go over there." And like through security at me, yeah, I'm over here in the stands, like, damn, why can't even meet smart guy? Like in real life, he didn't lose a fan, but it's like in real life, I'm like, damn, this shit is real.
Yeah.
That's when I noticed it's like, damn, it's not just a TV show. These are real people for real. But I'm like,
Right.
damn, I'm just so excited. Like, this is a smart guy. This nigga on Disney Channel right now.
Bruh. Trust me. I get it. I get it. One
But yeah,
person.
T and Tamara, that was a great show. That was a great show. Robert Townsend, what was the girl? Jackie?
I think
I
that's her name.
fucking I fucking she goes by one name. I fucking love what they put together. I love that show. The Wayne's Brothers, Bang Bang Bang. I love Pops. Of course, Pops is an icon.
Icon. You can't never hate Pops.
But Sister is goated too. Sister is a goated show. They did that.
They really did. And I give
On
it to
Disney
them.
Channel as a black fan,
That's
all
what I was
black
about to
family
say.
on Disney
All black
Channel. Like, yeah, they
family, and
did that.
it was a female led show on top of
They
that.
did that. They
Come
did
on,
that.
dog. Come on, man.
I don't know about their decision as they got older, but also I don't think they do right by a child star. So there's another conversation for
Oh,
another day.
they never do.
There's another
And
conversation for another
I
day.
ain't gonna lie. I think on TV, I think the Nickelodeon stars had it worse because they was, I don't know if you ever saw that documentary they did for all that. And
You mean Nickelodeon?
yeah, that's what I said on Nickelodeon. I think they had it worse. The Disney stars, they just ended up worse.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
What you mean?
I wouldn't say worse. I wouldn't say worse because they just didn't have it documented on the documentary. I think
True, because
there's a lot of
Disney had money to
instances.
hide stuff.
These
Disney
kids are
had money
fucked
to
up.
hide
These
stuff.
kids are fucked up. Look
Yeah.
at Britney Spears today.
Justin Timberlake. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with the dude, but still, he I know
It's
something wrong.
it's something damaged in Britney Spears, and she was supposed to be a fucking superstar, the one that made it. She still was bad off.
Her, Demi Lovato, Lindsay Lohan. I don't know how she recovered, but she did it.
All of them. That's what I'm saying. And this is all Disney. Like I said, that's not even Nickelodeon. So it's all the same thing.
That's why I said that. That's why I was saying the Nickelodeon stars, like it was there in front of our faces. We didn't see it. The Disney stars, we didn't know what was going on with them. But on the outside, everything showed.
We were kids. We couldn't know shit. All we see is you on TV. We don't know about tabloids at that time. We don't know nothing at the time.
That too.
We don't know any of it.
That too. But yeah, nah, we had some good shows growing up. We had some good shows.
They did have good shows, but now I don't do, like they do piss me off because I did see the documentary.
Yeah, no, I didn't like what most of them did to some of them Nick stars. But I figured something was going on because, like I said, the Nickelodeon stuff, like why almost everything dealt with feet with them. Like it was always feet.
I don't think I even put that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about I was a sheltered kid for the most part. I don't know nothing about foot fetishes, like nothing. I wouldn't have caught that. I don't even know how old in my adult age I found out about fetishes or anything like that's a thing that adults put on shit. And so when they put that in the show, I'm like, damn, I didn't catch that. That wasn't something on my radar.
Right.
But yeah, that documentary did piss me off.
Truly.
And then everybody would tell me how I should put my kids into certain things. Like I will never put my kids
It
into
scares
entertainment.
you.
And
It scares
entertainment,
you.
I don't. One thing is, I don't care about money as much as people care about money. Like they put money on a pedestal, and I've never thought like that. And
Right.
so people do anything to sell their kids, sell their childhood.
They'll do anything for some
Bro,
money.
I don't give a fuck about that money for fucking up my kid. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
Yeah, it ain't worth it. Which, if I
I live a
were
good life already. I live a good life already. That's the point too. So maybe people are upset with their life. They think that's the only way out. Cool. The understanding is there a little bit, but I feel like I can make the best of my life already without the bullshit.
But I think what would make it better, which I ain't trying to side with him, but maybe that's why Joe was all up in everybody's business, Joe Jackson. But like you really gotta be in the room with your kids. Like be there because what most of these parents didn't do was be there with their children when they were doing all this. Like, I don't care if the director or this coach or whatever is like, oh, your kid's safe. Nah, I gotta be here with you, bro.
Joe Jackson made rich ass kids. So
Rich.
if that was his goal, he had an A plus 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 plus.
Every single one of them are billionaires now. Even the one that
But
didn't do much.
but there was no balance besides he was working out of desperation.
Yeah.
I gotta get us rich as a family. He didn't care about the fallback. And probably I don't know. So we have social media. We have everything right there. We have documentaries, biopics. We see that doing all that is fucking up your family structure while you're getting rich. That's why I said. That's why I said what I said. Money means something to certain people, and a way out means something to certain people. That's gonna overlook, especially back then. It was no social media. All Selena, her dad too. All they saw was we can get our family out the hood. And I can respect that. I can respect that. And they don't have our perspective of looking at it like you're fucking up your kids and your family. Because who is gonna say, do you want to be rich today? Yes or no? And say no.
Nobody is gonna say no.
That's the thing. And even worse back then. Even worse back then because they didn't have the examples. This is really gonna fuck your kids up when they're 30 and 40 and have blankets over their fucking kid because they're not fucking with the media. All kind of crazy shit.
They wasn't.
It is what it is. It was before their time.
I do give props to social media and like technology because now we can see this stuff happening now. Because back then nobody would know until it happened to them.
Yeah, exactly. So
all we're
looking at is hindsight, and we get to see that because there's more technology. They didn't have this shit in the 80s. Nobody had this
at all. Bro was just going out there, and somebody was like, "Don't do it. They're gonna make you snort a line of crack before you do anything. Don't do it." Yeah, whatever. Now next thing you know, they all dope heads. Like, bro, we tried warning you, but now it's like you can see this stuff, and it's like, oh.
But also the fine print. I don't give a. You said how much? I don't give a fuck about the fine print. How much? That's why everybody signed all them death row deals,
bruh, and they was stuck. Like you gotta pay attention to what you're signing.
You know how many people repeatedly? A lot of the movies had the same exact scenario. All the celebrities and the stars had the same scenario. It was like, yeah, you can't even fault them for falling victim to it.
At first, I was sitting here like, nah, bruh, nah, like Suge tripping, everybody tripping. This guy is bad, but nah, I'm like, why every time y'all told this story, everybody just was like, pack it like this thick, and then I just went flip. Give me that last page because all I saw was them dollars.
Because you know what, I'm not about to read a whole stack of papers either. Today, actually, I probably wouldn't want to, but now I know better. I will. But back then, I'm not wanting to either. How much you about to give me? Oh, we about to give you an advance of $10,000 today and this car. Here are the keys.
What?
Like that sounds
And also attached to
logical
the
to
keys to
everybody.
your car is the keys to your house up in Malibu. Like,
That sounds logical to everybody. But you have to pay for the house, and also you have to pay for the car, the note, and the insurance, and also all this shit that you have to be in the studio for. You have to pay that back too. This is just a front. It's literally a loan.
right. It's all wild.
But
But I get it. I get it though, because I ain't gonna lie, back then, especially, and I think I kind of get it still because back then, black people couldn't make it that well in the industry.
I'm saying, so
So all they heard
you
was
telling me
dollar
this a
signs,
fast track? I'm probably gonna sign that paper too.
fast money. All they hearing is fast, but it's a lot of young kids like that today. They like if it don't sound like I can get it in my hand right now, I don't want it. I don't want to put in the work. I don't want to do it, which is very annoying to me.
But that's the thing. Like I said, that's not a thing. That's only on one time frame. Like that's the thing of endless time. If somebody just told you you could be a millionaire tomorrow, you're not gonna heavily consider it.
I'm heavily consider what?
Think about your life.
I am.
Think about your life. Like, not even saying you have a bad life. I'm not saying
Yeah.
nobody has a bad life. If you want to be a millionaire tomorrow and all you have to do is sign here, the wire will be sent to your account. I'm probably not gonna read or care about a lot of the stuff.
But I'm definitely gonna be mad about 5 years later when I'm reading and it says, "Yeah, after this 5 years, you got to be a monkey on the road for us." Like,
but they didn't understand. They didn't understand what it was saying. Supposedly, some of them did see the stuff they didn't understand completely. And that's the thing too. We understand way more. I understand. Like, wait, what do you mean you got all my publishing rights? Right. We understand that. They didn't really understand what that meant.
All they heard was
you can have the publishing rights. I just want the money.
Yeah, I just want the money, and all y'all asking me to do is sing or rap, which I already like to do. And all y'all
that you have to pay back later is the craziest part they didn't understand. But like I said, you live and you learn. We're better off now. We got technology. We see all the shit on social media. We see the shit play out over and over, so we can learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
But everybody, the top acts, all the top acts went through the same shit.
Oh, I know.
All of them. Motown, Berry Gordy, all of them.
Motown had it bad though, because some people
had it bad.
Some people was just in Motown, and that seemed like all of them. As long as we
NWA, all of them had it bad, bro.
Bruh, bad as hell. I know every time I watched something that dealt with people going to Motown, all they was worried about was as long as they can hear us. I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what y'all get. As long as we get here and they hear us and they like us, I don't give a fuck. Because at this point, we got here. They like us. They gonna listen to our music. We not caring what y'all doing in the background. Mind you, the whole time, somebody in the background scheming. They getting all right. We getting this. We getting this. All we gotta do is make sure they got a car and this amount of money and good. Like,
don't even understand the business. You think you understand everything until you know it's a back room. It's a board room. It's a manager's meeting above your pay rate.
That's happening. You trying to figure out why you now got to do a Las Vegas residency. Oh man. But that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. But all these, I'm glad I think I grew up in a perfect time. I think us as millennials, we dealt with bullshit. But our level of understanding is unmatched. Our parents cannot fathom what we had to deal with and learn on the fly and had to figure out being famous on the internet with people that never even met you. Like, our parents cannot fathom that kind of
not at all
action for sure.
You go back in the day and tell them what you could do to get famous, they'll look at you like you stupid. Stupid as hell.
And we had, like I said, we had to do it on the fly. Like today, no followers. Tomorrow, 500,000 followers, and now we're a celebrity. And now we can't go nowhere. Now we streamed and we got all the access to everything.
It's wild.
They didn't know how to deal with that. All they knew how to do is clock in for 40 fucking hours a week.
A week.
Go home, support your family. and go back to work on Monday morning. Like, that's all they understand. They don't understand nothing else.
I will say the generation, and I hold it to be true. Pretty much anybody born from, I would say, like 1980, pretty much to probably 1999, like that whole little gap right there. Even 22 year 2000, like
We literally bridge the gap.
we literally got to see a different age. Like the 80s, we came from the technological era a little bit, but we were more advanced than they were in the 80s. The 80s was seeing the good technology at that time. We saw the birth of like the internet and all this stuff. Like and then we got to all learn this at the same time. Like it was so much, but we still had
we were learning to fly.
The past with us too. Like it all became one thing, and we was learning this shit as it came along, because as it's happening, we ain't got nothing but to adapt to it. Like it's happening, it's here, we with it. It's
as kids, and we learned it as kids. Like this is what we're growing up in.
Yeah,
we didn't learn it as adults. This is what we're coming up in, and we're experts on shit. I know you heard this when you were younger. Like be seen, not heard.
Yep.
We are seen and heard because this is our shit. Like now we got to teach you the shit. Actually,
yeah.
Like
pretty much. Things have changed.
It was a crazy timeline of things, and we're butting heads a little bit with the old school, but now they know. Now they know all the smartphones.
Oh yeah.
Which are tracking devices, which is the real police, and it's all the stuff they didn't even like see coming. People that just imagine your parents didn't have the internet properly. Like your parents did not grow up with the internet.
No. Like the internet didn't hit to what? Probably depending on how old you are.
The 90s. It was in the 90s.
Late 20s, late 30s, or whatever. Or maybe they were in high school at the time, whatever it
was.
was.
And they don't, you can't understand it because it wasn't what it is today. It wasn't what it is today.
Exactly. And they still struggling to figure out what it is today.
You know what Ask Jeeves is?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You was around for that?
Yeah, I wasn't around for it, but I know what Ask Jeeves is.
It was simple things so everything was so simple and structured back then. But that was a starting point. It was a starting point because there was nothing before it.
All I remember was it was just a big circle that said "ask." That's
exactly. So what we know as Google today, it wasn't doing all this shit though. It was literally like the basics. But now Google is AI. Google has AI incorporated. AI will tell you what it could and should mean. Like, what are we talking about here?
But what's crazy is shit. Google was made in the 90s. What? YouTube was made in like the early 2000s. Like a lot of this stuff is pretty brand fucking new, bro.
All of this shit is like, is good. Let's see how we can do it better. That's how our whole lifetime has been. Let's see how we can do it better.
But that's how it's
have you ever had a Blu-ray?
Yeah.
I had Blu-rays for like maybe 4 or 5 years. And that shit did not last long for nothing. Like it just played itself out. Because we're streaming.
I still got some Blu-ray DVDs.
I love Blu-ray somewhere.
I love having DVDs because I like physical copies, just so I can be like, when the streaming ends,
back in my day,
like, bruh, I'm sorry. Like, if the apocalypse happened, I get to watch my favorite movie.
If the apocalypse happened, I'm probably not worried about the DVDs.
I am. I need something to watch while niggas over here killing themselves. Because
I'm about to be making a movie, and I ain't about to. I'm playing. But now for sure, music, vinyls. I don't have none, but yeah, if something happening where we can't get what we can get,
vinyl, like vinyl,
we're gonna need some entertainment for sure.
What you mean by vinyls? Like actual vinyls, like records, or
what else are we talking about?
Because some people be calling CDs vinyls for some odd reason. I don't know, idiots.
Just assuming my brain works.
I got one vinyl record. And I think I'm okay with that because it's a Chris Brown album. So I'm gonna be.
I don't have any personally. My dad has a whole bin full. I know some people with record players. I know some people that they're coming back. Really.
Yeah. My dad had some. My grandpa had a lot of them. You know, Al Green, all of them, all of that stuff. I think they got off the wall. I want some so bad, but I never got none because I never.
Somebody just got on. I seen threads today. Like, yeah, my dad just passed. I have all this what to do with it. I look down and had over 1,000 comments. Like, yeah, we're gonna show you what to do with it.
Bruh,
Pass it this way.
give it
Go
to us,
ahead.
dog.
I'll show you how to figure that out.
I'm weak, dog. I'm weak. Oh man. Well, damn. I thought we was gonna play some more games, but it got a little.
It's all good, bro. It's gonna take us where it need to take us.
Right, which it needed to happen. So I'm not worried. I hope y'all have fun with us tonight with the little conversations we had. We might have to do a little show about just the sitcoms from growing up.
Now, honestly, that topic was gonna be a deep dive and deeper than what we got even tonight.
That would be a good deep dive, especially if we're talking about specifically the black sitcoms.
The 90s, the 90s sitcoms, we can definitely have an episode on that. I think that should be here soon.
I would love that. That would be great because I've watched a lot of those, and they, like I said, they still be touching on stuff today, and it's crazy as hell. Well, again, we thank y'all for joining up with us tonight. It was game night. We normally gonna do these every first Friday. It might not be every first Friday, but almost on first Friday, we'll have a game night, or it'll be, a little fun, whatever we can do. Shoot, one of these nights we might have a full-on debate. We get all four of us on here. It's gonna be 2v2. It don't matter what you like or what you don't like. We debating. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell up in the corner. So you can get all the notifications when we go live here on YouTube, and make sure you catch all the other shows on the Carter Love Network. I'm gonna bring this up on the stage just in case, because just to remind y'all, this is our sponsor for tonight. It is the Sacramento's Braid Show. It's the first, I believe, to happen this year. May 23rd, 2026. Make sure y'all show up. The QR code is right there for y'all to see, so y'all can hit that little QR code and get all your information right there. Do what you have to do. And now we will go out with our closing. I'm so sorry. My bad. We gonna hit. I'm tired. It's Friday. I've been working all day. You know me. You know me. But we're gonna close out with our closing affirmations, and then we'll go out from there. So go ahead, Ray. Hit us with yours.
I'm gonna close out with just give grace. We don't know what anybody's going through. Smiles don't necessarily mean you're happy. You can be covering up a whole lot on the back end. So, like I said, just give grace. Understand that we are all humans. We all got our journey, and we are trying to get through this thing called life.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put you to the back so I can send us for the rest of the show right here. Again, y'all, thank y'all for joining. And with minds, remember, you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. And my second one, always be yourself, man. Don't stop being yourself. Don't let anybody tell you anything else. Love yourself. Be you. Stay true to yourself. And if she was here, she would always say, you are always worthy of being who you are. Remember that. And we appreciate y'all for watching the Carter Love Talk Show today. We hope y'all had a fun night. Remember, rewatch. We'll be looking in the comments. Make sure y'all follow us. Make sure y'all join up and just engage with us every Friday. We always here. We'll be here next Friday. Love y'all, and y'all have a good night.
Glad that you called me over tonight. Yeah. Maybe wrong, but I know what you like. Yeah. You do something to me I can't fight.